Comms is Verdant Ash. Morning.
I'm joining you on the Ash and the comms.
All of it.
Morning, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the final one right before the quals. Neither of us are getting any practice here today, which means we are definitely cursed for when qual time comes around.
Yeah, especially since I saw Cameron in the chat talking about how they got a 2-hour 39-minute seed earlier because of a unhinted castle medal. So, because Sarah's doing tonight's seed, I'm sure she'll be looking to top that time.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, I'm so excited for the tournament. So, for those who have not seen a Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer tournament, basically, unlike the blitzes, the real thing is going to be in 15 qualifier rounds. You have to participate in at least 4 of them and at a max of 7. And you basically get points based on your finish time and time relative behind the top finishers. We sort the scoring from that into a list, and that's how we do seeding for the brackets. It's a very, very quick explanation of how it's going to work.
Are we top 32 this year, or have we expanded in size enough to include a top 64?
Oh, we'll find out in due time. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the stream. So, boom. We have tonight a Lanky and Tiny start alongside Shockwave, Saxophone, and Homing Ammo.
So basically, we're playing Season 3.
Yeah.
It's good to have Season 3 have one last shout out before Season 4 really gets into the swing of things.
Yeah, just gotta turn on progressive hints, smile.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Hoy's progressive hints would go crazy.
Hoy is joining us in the chat tonight, taking a break. Morning.
Hoy's dog sitting and can't stream, so he can't run this either.
I thought you said Hoy is doxing someone.
No. Dog sitting. Although that would also be a reason not to run either.
Dang.
Hoy's just out here telling on people.
But I am jealous. Dog sitting. Very, very cool job. Can't argue with that one. But it looks like all of our racers are ready to go.
Make sure to keep your predictions in on whether everyone will get all 5 Kongs before an hour. Although, recently in my seeds, I've been playing the game, will I get all 5 Kongs before I find all 5 keys that aren't key 8? And keys have been beating Kongs by a lot, actually.
Ooh. Bit of a desync here. I'm going to try to sync this up.
It looks like a 5-second desync on my side too. No big deal.
I turned off low latency for Beardbox and that worked for me. All right, we're off to the start. Ooh, Beardbox immediately going in here, and now you have Shockwave starts, so it is kind of beneficial to check all these early dirt checks now. Oh, we have an immediate potion on the side of Eternal. It is Baboon Blast.
Wow.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay. It's a good move. One of Donkey's better moves. Coconut Gun remains the unbeaten master and lord of Season 4. Every seed where Coconut Gun goes missing is a bad seed. I've yet to see one where it hasn't been required in some capacity, even if it's a small amount.
Beardbox is going to not get that Baboon Blast, at least not initially. Japes level 1, what a shocker. Wow, it's literally vanilla. Alright, Japes Chunky is Diddy. Okay, maybe it's not vanilla. It's almost vanilla. Ooh, we have Eternal checking the back training ground dirt right away.
Yeah,
the audio icon
on Eternal side.
Yeah, I always get the audio icon on the wrong side. Sorry. There we go.
Key 1. over in Japes and tunnels. Very easy.
E1 in the stormy tunnels.
No, leave it. Yes, thank you.
Unfortunately, we have no bean. Ash is celebrating here, and I'm sure. I wonder if Eternal knew if you were commenting on this.
He does, because Mike went into the chat and said into his chat before the match started and said Ash is on restream, kill the rabbit. So
All right, we have Beardbox doing a bonus barrel, and we have seen. I feel like we've seen more and more runners during season 4 do these early bonus barrels compared to season 3.
I'm a big fan. I think me and Mumbo had a whole talk about it in a thread, or just the season 4 thread, like a few weeks ago. People, I think actually Eternal was part of that conversation. Eternal was feeling like, oh no, is that really right? And Mumbo and I were like, look, I think GBs are enough of an issue in season 4 that like you need to get all the ones you can, especially early, and mini games are just not as slow as they used to be by comparison, because you're just not having as many moves, not having as many easy GBs, with crates out of the pool and Shockwave not automatically part of your starting moves. So it is traditionally, as far as I've been seeing in my times, been helping me a lot more just to do like quick ones like that.
Castle Rooms is chunky tiny.
Okay. Chat is
Okay, so
around it. What's done?
we have 2 known K Rule participants here. Obviously, Chunky, you need 3 moves. Tiny, you need 2. So it's gonna be probably a little bit of a longer K Rule fight. I don't say probably. It is gonna be a long K Rule fight anytime Tiny's involved.
Yeah, the 2.5-minute cutscene.
We shortened that fight. We cut that fight literally in half, and it's still the longest.
When I played Vanilla But Better like 2 months ago, like almost like right before I went to GDQ, I was like, oh, okay, now I'm finishing it up. And then suddenly Tiny Face had like ejected me from the toe every time I did a toe. And I was like, what do you mean I get out after the first toe? I learned a lot of things about DK64 that day. Oh,
there's a key. Hillside key. A key. Who knows yet? We have Lanky and Tiny shutting down Helm.
Okay. Also, this guarantees that, yet again, Coconut Gun is a important item in the seed. The Season 4 outcome continues.
We have a suggestion in the chat to make DK phase longer by adding a quiz in the middle. Just like Banjo-Kazooie. Or, sorry, Tooie. Wrong game.
Yeah. It'd be Banjo-Kazooie if you played, like, some kind of weird board game.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer, the board game. Interesting. Actually,
it is! Ash is commenting this!
Yes!
Oh my goodness! No wonder. I think this is collusion by Sarah and Ash. They knew what was gonna happen. We have Rabbit Race Wave the Horde, ladies and gentlemen.
Blam, you know what to do. Put it in the thumbnail. I need to see his face front and center in that thumbnail, Blam.
Sarah is absolutely disgusted in the chat right now. You made the seed, Sarah.
Not only is the Rabbit Race required, we also saw the bean left behind to rot. This is everything I can hope for.
Something I'm hoping for is for these runners to get out of this level and check one of the next levels here. So, I think they'll be happening in the next like minute or so, probably like 30 seconds actually.
Yeah, I think Beardbox is gonna peek whether there's a hint door back here, and then probably leave.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Well,
hint door and then head out.
The boss door was in the Diddy Cavern area, so that wasn't going to be a thing anyway. All right, we are going into level 3. What do we got today? Aztec.
Oh,
and in Aztec.
Probably on the dirt. That's probably
Oasis Key 5, and it's only 1. Yeah, this seems like a dirt thing to me.
Almost every Oasis check is locked by Diddy and Rocket Barrel, and Diddy's behind Chunky. So we need to find like 2 Kongs before getting key 5, which is a little out of the way. You could maybe find Donkey randomly on something here, and then it could be on the Blast course because we have no Blasts available at this point. That's like the only other one I think that is reasonable for Oasis, but it's probably just on the dirt.
And in addition, you get the feeling that, like, I don't know, I haven't played as much Season 4 Season 2, but I feel like the seeds generally gift you key 5 pretty dang early.
I've taken to naming something called the kind of like the keystone, which pun on key, in the early 2 levels. There's always one hint that is a key to basically itself or nothing else. It's the key that gets you access to a new level, and it's always like available within the first like 20 minutes, and it's like the way you get through things. Like
Underground is 7.
Where...
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, you go ahead. No, I wanted
we got Coconut Shooter in Oasis. We just got a flurry of things happen. So, and Castle Underground is past the 7 Tiny Chunky. We're gonna be getting a lot more as well. Oh Jesus!
5-8 Chunky DK. Is that black?
It was. Main aisle is 5-8 Chunky DK Tiny.
Yeah, that could be Blast.
Yeah.
It also could mean that Coconut Shooter is to key 5.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Oh, there's a potion in storage.
Okay. Oh, and there's a boss.
No! Bean has waved the horde! Bean has waved the horde!
No way!
Oh my goodness! No way! Let's go! Seed has been officially saved. Bean Leavers rise up from the dead right now.
Oh my god. I hope the bean's skippable. This is an incredible seed. What a send-off seed full of garbage before the tournament.
So you admit the rabbit is garbage. Perfect.
No. The bean is the garbage part. The rabbit's a precious, precious boy.
Was that?
Caves.
Yeah, Canyon Caves. I caught that.
Also, I actually no longer think CG is key 5. The llama was peaked to have a boss key, and I'm pretty sure that main aisle hint is the blast. So it's probably just key 5 on the llama. So I think
that would make sense.
More likely. Especially because we know that Lanky finds Donkey here in Factory, so Donkey's probably just like available before most of the other Kongs. I don't know what check Lanky's doing in this level.
Alright, we knew that. Storming Donkey 1.
Getting a boss, maybe? Lanky on the boss to DK? Testing barrel? Testing barrel is possible, yeah.
Chat's making a good point. The seed is only garbage if Tiny Trash Can is Wave the Horde, which is factually true because it's literally garbage.
Slams are in Galleon and Forest.
Still cannot believe we have a bean and a rabbit seed. On a seed you're commentating. What is the chances?
Look, when Check of Legends 2 is also required this seed, you'll know that it's just that, like, I curse what I touch in Donkey Kong 64. It's fine.
You know, I think if both Rabbit Race and the Bean had slams, I would have absolutely lost it on stream.
That would be so funny.
2 of them helping hand in hand. Did he? Okay, well, nice.
Gold power display. So it is theoretically possible that Rabbit has 1 slam and the gold power splashes the other one.
About to see what's on top of here. Oh, I didn't know you could peek from that low. I'm gonna yoink that strat. Yo, it's the dog!
Yeah,
Let's go!
He is there. And we have balloons, so it's logical.
Look at that.
As I said, key 5 is that keystone key. It had to be available early. So now you can go back to Aztec and use Blast and just get ahead. The real danger for Beardbox is that Beardbox does not have Blast as of yet. And hopefully the main aisle hint will direct him to go check his other dirt patches on aisle to pick up Blast so he can key 5.
Oh my goodness. Well, he's definitely gonna be checking the dirt patches now. At the very least, the one's the
here for Beardbox. That Beardbox thinks that hint and the main aisle hint are overlapping each other somehow.
Yeah, that is a good point. That would be really bad for him.
Extremely.
The donk! He is now available.
I mean, he was already in the chat. I don't know what you mean. Or has the costume been retired?
Alright, we got a number game. Does Chad know how to count?
God, no. But they're gonna try anyway.
Oh, they started over. We're good. 1, 2. No, okay. Well, it's already over.
3, 4. I see nothing. Only a no in there. There's no numbers there. 5, 6.
Oh my goodness.
7, 8. 8.
Oh,
Chad.
No.
Hey,
Someone in chat was mentioning this. The last video that was put on YouTube was the Kuiper commentary one where Tiny was in Helm, or Diddy was in Helm, and this seems like it's pairing nicely with that seed already.
Right? Like, it just feels like you put someone on comms and their memes come out. Piper gets a silly monkey friend seed. I get a rabbit and bean seed. It's great. Testing the 7 chunky, tiny comms.
That's interesting because that's probably Baboon Balloon. So what's Baboon Balloon gonna be for? Monkey Port.
Yeah, I mean, given that it rescues comms, it's almost certainly the thing, right?
All right, so it is Baboon Balloon is not, as far as we know, yet not needed in factory because we don't have grab to check. All right, well, unfortunately, Eternal saw the bean and left, and now he's going to be making the salty walk back to re-get the bean that he skipped.
Oh my. I think Eternal did like a little walk of shame around the bean for leaving it behind before. Even though it was the correct choice. You should do it again, Eternal.
A little bit of a level trade here, as Eternal has not gone to Aztec yet, while Beardbox has already.
Yeah.
Dude, that Kasplat went ham. What the heck?
Yeah, he does not like Tiny being in that area. I will say this is slightly better luck-based ordering for Eternal because, as it turns out, getting Donkey and having lets you get key 5 here the first trip as opposed to having to go back for a second trip. But it should even out for the most part. It won't be too big of a deal. What are those colors on the... Oh my god, dude.
And Merry Christmas, everyone.
This is the least colorblind friendly version of this I've ever seen. What the heck? I can't even tell. I actually can't tell.
I don't think chat can tell either because they already messed up counting. They couldn't even get to 1.
Oh no. They were too busy saying Merry Christmas.
Merry Donkmas, excuse me. And you have to hope, and I can't check, but you could, that there's that a Christmas track from Rise of the Triad is playing. Everyone's favorite.
I would check. No such track is playing on Beardbox's side, but he was laughing at himself for counting wrong and being the typical donk player as a result. So, you know, just more evidence that donkers can't count.
Yep, nothing wrong with that. And just think, if you could count, then you could be a top donker, because no one else can.
It's true. This is why I keep going into Helm at like 62 and not finding enough bananas there. I just can't count to 64. Like
he already has almost 40 coins on Beardbox's side. That is a crazy amount for this early.
I don't disagree. Alright, so Beardbox is heading back to the rear training aisles, expecting to find probably Blast. Is gonna get Bean and go, huh? And this is the moment of truth. Does Beardbox go, wait, I probably need key 5 to get more forward in this seed and go for a different dirt patch? Or does Beardbox get a little lost in the sauce here on Bean being the thing on that path? Hope he has a good read. Picks up Waff Bean.
Alright, meanwhile, Eternal is back in Aztec as we predicted. Looks like he's going straight to the llama. Okay, this is good for Beardbox. Looks like he's going to this other one.
Yeah, so he's gonna get Blast here, which is good.
Alright, they got Balloon Blast Coconut Shooter at roughly the same time.
Yeah, I think they are now basically on top of each other.
All right, it looks like they're going to be doing the same thing here. Beardbox is slightly behind in GBs, but like otherwise, this is pretty close so far.
And I think Beardbox now realizes that the coconut shears probably need to more than just key 5, and so is going to probably do these Aztec coconut checks while he's here. I don't blame him. I think I would even pass him as far to go into the Llama Temple and check the ferry there. With how many things Blast is on the path to in main aisle.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. It doesn't look like Eternal's going to be doing that, though. Probably valuing hints or anything else. Okay, never mind. He turned around. I think he just wanted the extra balloons so he could get the medal here. Good idea. Or maybe not. Where's he going now?
He's gonna go to the trees and to the stone Dorcas flat to complete the medal and get the
that makes sense.
The question is, will he then go back for the llama? Because honestly, like if you're doing this route, it almost feels like you're not going in, because there's a lot of DK bananas in there. You could just, you know, go in llama and finish there.
But there's our key 5. Good get by Eternal. In theory, Beardbox should be following shortly. I think he's going to actually go inside the Llama Temple, though. Nope, never mind. I lied.
I think it's right here. Okay, I need to add that jingle to my to my music pack. That was such a
Whoa!
good...
Hold up! Mini Monkey just dropped. And unfortunately, Beardbox looks like he's also getting the medal as well. But Mini Monkey, very good find from both players here.
So that is a tiny item that is not passed from anything else we have right now. Simply because coconut's the only requirement for Donkey Medal in here. So.
All right, on to level 7 we go.
I really wonder if Beardbox will go into... No, neither of them wants to check Llama Temple. I feel like that's...
I mean, if you only do one check, I get it.
I do.
And I'll key 4. Forest level 7, that costed 11. Gower Plains playing on Eternal side. Now we're up for a good forest, I think.
Yeah, that's probably key 4 on the beam.
So it's funny when someone uses that B-Blast pad right there, because I feel like I always climb up the wire on the backside no matter what.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think both these runners doing, I think, what's a pretty thorough clear of forest here.
Also what it looks like to me. His Bananas is the same Gigapath we've been seeing a lot before.
7 chunky tiny. What was the other 7 chunky tiny hit we saw?
That was factory testing area. That was also free Kongs. We got Balloon. So maybe this is lanky, colored bananas in caves? Question mark.
Balloon can be on the path.
Oh, Castle Underground's also 7 tiny chunky.
Okay.
So that could. So lankies are down there. Could it be the same thing too?
True. Or it could just be like trombone. Oh no, Lanky's part of Helm, isn't it? Yeah. So
Yeah.
it actually can't involve trombone.
Very peculiar. Peculiar. Cabin's foolish. That's a nice big area to get cleared out of your mind. Alright, we're pretty confident this is key 4. Eternal's not even going to bother looking. He's not even going to read the text.
Here comes our dear friend Squawks to help us out. I don't think Squawks gets enough love, you know?
I agree. We have Bean fans, we have Rabbit fans, but where's the Squawks fans at?
Yeah, where are our Squawks fans?
Yo, double Bean? When Verdant Dash is commentating, let's go.
This is a tragedy.
There's our key 4, as we predicted. I think this is the first time we've ever had double Bean at the same time on Restream too, so that like makes it even more funny.
Yeah, the Bean high five at 26 minutes in.
But unfortunately for Ash, we cannot do the rabbit race right now. So unless we find a rank sprint in here, we have to come back.
have to have my, you know, delayed joy. At least this way I get to savor it, you know? Any squawkers in chat? No. We've got to find a better name for Squawks fans than squawkers. This is an open invitation to you in the YouTube comments. YouTube comments, find me a better name for Squawk fans than squawkers.
Well, we need to find a squawker fan in the first place, which I don't think we've. I don't believe we've even identified one. So.
Surely there's someone who loves this poor bird. This bird does like everything for us. We call on him with our instruments. He comes down. He's like, "Oh, sure, Tiny, I'll carry you," and we just ignore him.
See, Sarah, you can say you like squawks, but that doesn't mean you're a true fan because you like the bean more. So, like, I don't think anyone in here is actually like valid to make the claim that they're squawk fans. There's Super Simian Slam. Very nice find.
Okay, so it's not the slam on the rabbit. Some good battle routing from Eternal to pick up Donkey's medal here.
Have to check this. B-Blast is part of the round. Oh, baby. Let's go.
I was just about to say, I think you are obligated to do every blast course that you cross, like, along the way.
This is probably... I'm not sure if there's a debate here, but I think this is the most difficult B-Blast course in the game. It's the longest, and there's just a lot of places you can fall. There's no shortcuts either.
Yeah. Caves is annoying if you're going through it the long way to get the bananas and stuff, but even if you fall, you can just go to the left and it's like 4 blasts. Honestly, it's this one and Jake's that are the annoying ones.
Yeah.
I think Castle's one is like really easy. It feels kind of automatic.
I don't know, sometimes those rings in Castle are a little bit questionable. Oh my gosh. No way. It is a Vine Seed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god.
It is Vines and Diving Locked. We have neither of those, by the way. just for those watching at home, we have 0 of those requirements.
Oh no.
And you know what that means, chat? We're gonna get to have the great adventure of doing that blast course again when we come back. So nice, we did it twice.
That's gotta be the worst feeling. That blast course is no fun.
And don't fall out of it either on your way. This is so funny. Do we have a Chunky location hint right now?
I believe we do not. But he has to be before Diddy because Chunky unlocks Diddy.
Yes.
The Beardbox is going to have to do this a 3rd time, so I would say that is worse. Correct.
It's such a feels bad, man.
Nice rocket barrel locked.
There's the reaction. There's the reaction. Chat, you can't see this.
Oh, he is so upset. Oh no.
He's like 100%
I'm so sorry.
tilted right now.
Meanwhile, the 2% barrel coming up on Eternal stream.
Yeah.
Useless hint. Once again, the rubbing of the bean in Vern Dash's face, as we all want to see.
It's okay. I have a balm to soothe my my pain. It's the fact that the rabbit's important to see. Now, the real balm would be if it was a double rabbit seed. That would be that would be 10 out of 10. Absolute cinema. Also, another example of the classic forest outcome where you climb the entire mushroom only for the hint at the top of the mushroom to be completely useless. It loves to do that.
All right. It looks like this area should be pretty clear. I think we're going to be banking a day here in a second, and then we'll be leaving shortly.
Yeah. No, chat, the bean is only an automatic victory in Bean Blitz, a setting that you can play right now in the presets on DK64 Randomizer.com.
Here we go. I will say I didn't think I'd ever see you, or see the day seeing you advertise Bean Blitz.
I'm the one who came up and invented Bean Blitz. There's Cave's
yeah,
Lanky
but
Metal,
like not advertising it. So Cave's Lanky Metal, Way of the Horde. I did call that it would be involved just because of Baboon Balloon, so I'm not really surprised there. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing Caves next, so it's my prediction.
Yeah, I think
Oh, it's Castle.
Castle?
Surroundings is only Chunky Face, so it's probably just be like a meme move like Hunky Chunky or Gorilla Gone.
You know, we have that path to Chunky and Tiny. I bet you that, oh wait, that has to be Feather. Is there anything?
Well, there's diving, and 21 to get into Castle.
It could be in a trade.
Nice vanilla location, by the way.
The worst spot in Castle. Castle
Yeah,
is
this
easily
this
the level that has benefited most from random.
This is a good point from Hoy in the chat that Shockwave to diving makes that hint path a little bit laughable. Because that could mean anything.
Well, true, but also remember that Shockwave got Blast, and Blast is directly hinted on almost everything that Shockwave is hinted on, except for Key 4. And then on top of it, Shockwave, Blast has a diving minigame behind it too. So it might just be a little, what's the word? Intertwined.
We just got Trombone from inside the tree. Obviously, it's not going to be the surroundings to Chunky Phase, but we just got to go look at the rest of the tree, and there's nothing really here. So we still need to search surroundings for what that Chunky move is. Trombone is going to be used for Trombone's going to be used for Helm, so Trombone
And
cannot be for that hint. Yeah.
Yeah.
This does mean we are one step closer to doing the rabbit race, as Ash's eyes light up. All right, what do we got here? No. Okay, so my prediction is that Lanky Dungeon has something because it is Baboon Balloon required, and we also have something pointing to underground with that same gigapath that we've been seeing the whole seed. So let's see if I'm right.
Yeah, I mean, we have a Slam, we have Balloon, we have Trombone. This is a pretty decent read towards it. It would sort of indicate that, like, would this be Grape then, maybe? To help get Lanky Metal? Because we already know that Balloon's probably path to Lanky Metal.
Okay, this isn't anything, so we can disregard this.
So it's not this one. Could be the donkey matching one.
So Beardbox opted to go a different path. We are going to check out Galleon here.
It's 33 to get in.
Never mind. We're not checking out Galleon. All right, Japes, Chunky, Time Bananas, Way of the Horde. We know that has a key. Ooh, barrel throw.
Interesting. Barrel throw.
What do we think about this?
Shockwave. Castle Lobby. barrel throwing, balloon, shockwave. All in the
Yeah, I
same path?
think if I was one of these players, I'd be trying to get on top of that castle lobby immediately. Pony. Okay, well now we have more incentive to do it because now it's easy. Gallon Funky Diddy.
Okay. Say, game. Where's Chunky?
Don't worry about it.
Oh no. I'm a little worried about it.
Ooh, Chunky's on vacation. Love it.
Chunky's on vacation in the graveyard.
There is another just Chunky face
Second one?
hint. So
But
that's underground. We had a
I'm-
surroundings earlier. Wonder what you do here. You can't really check much down here, but like you can do it out of logic.
If two tail, two face.
Battling Blast is the free Kong, so Trombone could be. It could be Chunky on Rabbit Race.
Excuse me, we can't check anything out of logic down there because we don't have the proper guns, but that's okay. We are going to be hitting up the surroundings, though. There's still lots of questions about Castle Underground, though.
Sorry, Tudos, I just heard the call of my people in Twitch chat. I'm going to have... I apologize for that, but... Sure, bye. He'll be right back now to Mornin there now. Just around out the bear there. Go for a dart, yeah. Dude, holy. I do not expect to open Twitch chat and see someone say those words at me.
Oh my.
It's great, man. Newfoundland's fantastic. Everyone should go. At least one point in their life. Sniper scope.
I don't like that.
What's surroundings to Chunky? Underground 3 potions. Crazy.
I mean, we kind of figured. We got 2 potions already, so there's only one more left, which is again what we expect because there is a Chunky face only to, or sorry, underground only to Chunky and underground still. DK is absolutely loaded. 47 coins.
Maybe it's Diddy. Maybe it's like Diddy's sniper peanut vines based one for the Chunky move, and that's what sniper's for.
Yeah, I still have a few more questions here.
Almost all the surroundings check.
Lighthouse is only Chunky. Nice.
We have a real mega path of things for like possibly one Chunky move.
If all of a sudden, oops, all Chunky. All right, maybe the greenhouse is the answer here. All right, there goes one.
It could be like we find Punch and Punch is only half the chunky phase, and then the Shed has like Hunky or something. That's like
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. But we're gonna find out what's in this surrounding sim. We also need to go to the top. That's a coin, I think, rainbow coin.
Yeah. Alright, I think we're loaded enough with these so we don't need to worry about it. We're seeing about a 6 GB lead right now between Eternal and Beardbox. 3 blueprints and 3 GBs. But a good chunk of that is just being made up in how much more of Castle that Eternal has cleared. So call it like maybe like a couple minute advantage, maybe like an extra GB or 2 or something like that. Not too bad. I think a lot of the seed is going to depend on who makes a good read into what the hints are telling you and who makes to move to the right place first, because after Castle, I'm not entirely certain where to go. I mean, I guess just farm to get the Galleon, but...
There wasn't anything else in the surroundings. All right, well, Sniper and Trombone, that's all she wrote, I guess. Unless it's punch locked.
Or Rocket Barrel locked. It could be the top of, the top. What's that ship called? Top of Castle? That's what it's called, yeah.
Yeah, just top of Castle.
What's the damage, Alta? Rabbit Race, Way of the Horde. Bean, Way of the Horde.
And of course, Ash is commenting this. So, but the thing was, Rabbit Race got hinted first, so Ash was celebrating. We saw Bean earlier and it was skipped, but then later we got the Bean hint and Ash was very sad and I was cackling.
Yeah, it's true. I had to accept my defeat.
Oh, wait a minute. Pineapple launcher. Rooms.
Pineapple. Ooh,
So that is
that's
tiny chunky.
Pineapple, but chunky, right? Yeah.
So could that mean the Beaver Bother bonus barrel in the tree could be the thing that we need, maybe? That's my guess, because you have Sniper too. I think that's a good cook.
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay, Caves level 4. R&D key 8.
Sniper has already been picked up.
Nice. The game spits you out immediately into a dead area.
That's true. But there are 2 hints here. Okay, so yeah, so Cave's Lanky Metal is the next answer, and then go into Galleon. Giant
Exterior is
tiny face.
So now we got a slam and there's one other unknown potion there.
Is it possible that Pineapple gives us vines for tiny face somehow?
One way to find out, and that's play the seed.
But Tudus, if we don't make guesses and show how clever we are, how are we going to be effective commentators?
Oh yeah, that's right. This is I need supposed to be doing commentary. To be fair, I was trying to get the chat to guess themselves.
That's
I
fair.
didn't say
That's
it, but I was
very fair.
implying. Cabbage is one potion, and there it is. I, for one, am shocked that it was a junk potion.
Hey, third melon's the most important potion in the game.
By the way, 47 minutes in, only 3 Kongs and no Chunky in sight. We need to have Chunky in order to get Diddy.
It's very likely the barrels that we got in the basement of Underground help us get Diddy. So... our path for getting Lanky Metal, we get the 5 on top of the 2 of the Lanky Sprint cabin. We get 10 the river. We use Balloon Trip to get 20 from the top of the pillar. That's 35. There's 5 at the beginning of the level is 40. There's 5 on top of the area.
Well, there's the baboon balloon bunches, so we're good.
That's true, it's true. Yeah, we're good. As long as you do that trick to get up there, you're good for sure. Okay, yeah. But this is logically either grape or rocket barrel locked, right? Oh no, trombone might just get you there. Well, no, trombone with rocket barrel.
Grape shooter, do we need that? I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. Why would you need grape shooter to try and save grape lock by PTT does mean it's probably a chunky move on Rabbit Race.
Beardbox collects pineapple launcher. Looks like he'll be following the same direction as Eternal here. Seems to be about 5 minutes behind or so. Oh, come on! That's lame.
Uh-oh.
We go back into Aztec,
What are
maybe?
you using that for? Yeah, it could be the tunnel behind Blast.
Let me check the hints. I think, oh, it's just 7 tiny chunky phase. Exterior is 7 tiny chunky. Wow. So that's another, like, we need to figure out if it's the slam or that other potion that we saw hinting into, we have to figure out which hint it's hinting to.
Yeah, so the thing is, the rooms thing covers the chunky and tiny, but not the 7. So is key 7 just divorced from, the rest of Strong Kong's requirements? So like key 7 sitting on a Strong Kong check somewhere, and then the other half of the Strong Kong requirement from Lanky Metal is just pineapple? That seems reasonable.
I mean, as we suspect, we're gonna be checking every single Baboon Blast course in this seed. No surprise there. Underground 3-7 tiny chunky.
That could be barrels. That could be twirl.
Yes.
That makes a lot more sense for it to be twirl than it does barrels actually at this point.
There is one more. There is one more hint that we. Sorry, there is one more barrel that we didn't see. So, here's our Castle Underground hints. That's actually our third one. One of them is 3-7 tiny chunky. One of them is just 7 tiny chunky, and then one of them is just flat out chunky. So those are our 3 underground hints at the moment.
Oh, and none of those say Kongs. So barrels can't solve Diddy.
Nope.
Do we have a chunky hint that says Kongs on it?
The baboon balloon, or factory testing area, which we got baboon balloon. That's literally it. None of the other hints at all said chunky and free.
Right.
Or sorry, none of the other hints at all said free Kongs, period.
Is it on boss?
Well, we still have Galleon, and there is a Way of the Horde here on Galleon Funky Diddy, which we cannot do, but otherwise we're kind of blind at this point.
Actually, you know what? Chunky's medal with coconut and pineapple and barrels is either or. It won't mention pineapple or barrels for Kongs in either direction. So it probably is just Diddy on Chunky's medal.
There's also... Actually, no, yeah. Yeah, at this point, I think we need the Galleon hints, because, like, who knows where we need to go at this point.
Yeah, Chunky's in the wind. Wait, something's a 3 and 7. Oh, you know what? Okay, I understand now. The one that says 3 and 7, I think is barrels and underground, because we know that one of keys 3 or 7 is in that cage, and
Yep.
there's only one requirement besides coconut to be able to get that right now, because of where Japes is. It's barrels, because it's on chunkies. So 3, 7, chunky, tiny is barrels, and then we have one missing potion underground.
We found him!
He's just there.
He's 9 coins, but he's there. Good thing Lanky's rich this seed.
I think it's Tiny's twirl is 7 tiny chunky, Barrels is 3 7 tiny chunky, and there's something else in underground that is an actual chunky move, or like the last stage of a chunky move. Like maybe it's like behind the punch thing, the punch of pineapple one in underground or something. That could be. That seems decently likely. So chat has 5 minutes to hope that Eternal doesn't do anything else in Galleon and goes and tries to get Diddy right now.
But the problem is that, like, you can't get Diddy right now, but he has no moves. Like, you can get the Galleon shot, but that's about it.
That's actually a good point to go back for them.
Yeah, I guess there is an argument you could go back Diddy now and then finish off Galleon in the shipwreck area. So I think that's the way it would need to happen.
I think it's honestly a reasonable route. Why do I feel like Rabbit Race has vines?
I think this is a good cook right here. This is barrel locked. This is pineapple locked. So maybe he'll do this and leave.
I think that makes sense. I don't expect this to have anything, but...
Oh, he's not going to do it. Okay. Bye. Oh, no. We're going back. Back it up.
Why do we need spring? Oh, for Galleon Diddy Towers.
Alright, this was not anything. Alright, well, Eternal didn't insta-leave, so I think we are looking like a GG for our believers here.
It's possible Eternal just does Lighthouse area and then leaves, but I still think that's too slow to be able to make an effective sub 1 hour.
Yeah, he wants the hints.
Yeah. Without the on-guard box? I think you're gonna have a real hard time this seed if you don't happen to do Donkey's Metal and Aspect when you go in later. Like,
yeah,
I haven't seen a real hint that indicates Coconut or Mini in any real way. So you just have to kind of like be like, oh yeah, I got Coconut off Shockwave. I should probably just do Coconut checks and just do that at that moment in time because you're not going back for it.
Tiny Temple is just Chunky Phase.
Dude, this just Chunky Phase has like 7 hints. What is happening?
And like we don't have any of these moves either, so it's like everything is a little bit we don't know enough yet. We need to get one of these chunky moves to kind of figure out where things are.
Yeah,
meanwhile, Kevin.
Alright, I think believers are dead.
Yep.
He's going inside the lighthouse.
Hey, we're about to find out. Okay, never mind. I thought we were gonna find out what we need to get to Helm. Beardbox is kind of dancing around. Okay, we are. Looks like we have it. It's Monkey Port. All right, so we had R&D path to Key 8. That was going to be Monkey Port, so that hint is solved.
Yeah. And indicates there's nothing in Helm this seed, so a good way to use.
Channel point refund. Listen, if I can take your money, I'm taking your money. Right, we have an interesting mermaid check here. Beardbox is going to dump to get into Galleon. I like how Eternal's rubbing it in by checking this. No way!
It's a potion?
We've seen like 3 pearls in shops, so it shouldn't be too hard to get.
Oh my god. As I told Barry 90... what is it? Barry's 95, right? 97? 95? I forget what it is. As 95. I told Barry the other day, checking Mermaid is lunacy, and yet it's gonna pay off at another seed. I should just start checking Mermaid, I guess. I should start checking Mermaid.
Ash is reluctantly going to become a Mermaid fan here. I'm a little surprised Eternal left there. We know... that's fine. He knows he needs to come back, I guess, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Now he's going into Japes. He was clearly waiting for the 1 hour mark before going.
Yeah, so he realized he's going over to like set the thing and then buy potions. He's like, "What? I can't do anything. I don't have Diddy." And so he's going off for Diddy first, and then he's gonna go back and get the gold tower and the potion here. I bet you so much. You know what? I bet you 10,000 channel points that it's spring in the shopping galleon. I don't know if there's a way I can even do that, but if I can, I would. I don't have 10k, but I'll take the... Oh, and we're buying Pearl!
All right. We all know, of course, that true gamers go back and buy pearls.
Of course. So I'm expecting key 3 on the chunky thing up here, and for Diddy to be on the chunky metal.
Yo, the double. Main Cave's main is literally the same 3 hits. What a shocker. So this does rule out chunky on, or sorry, this does rule out some things on Rabbit Race.
Yeah, it means that Rabbit Race is 7 tiny chunky.
All right, so Diddy basically has to be on the metal, right? Like, I don't think there's anything else it can be.
Metal or boss, yeah.
All right, key 3 that guarantees that barrel throw is in fact the 3-7 tiny chunky.
It's slam on the gold tower. Some good metal running.
Oh yeah, underground could be, I guess, too, but we don't have vines.
What's our level 7 again?
Okay, it is that. All right, level 7 is forest.
So we need to do a forest red slime check. It could be COL.
Oh, did Beardbox get what's on the gold tower?
Yes, it's red slam.
Oh, okay.
Which is entirely non-locked compared to the other slams, so we know both slams are required. Yeah, all the guns are on the same path. Oh god! Wait, is it Featherbow? No. Is it Peanuts? Is it Peanuts on Rabbit Race? And then there's a chunky move on COL2 or COL1 rather. I did say as soon as I got on comms that we were gonna see Rabbit and COL. if we see both, I'm officially a witch.
Nice chunky give me Bond Galleon hint. Thanks, game.
Yeah, the game hates us.
Jade Chunky Mill with the Horde, we know that. Thanks again.
Game hates us. It's fine. Great hint.
Is it fine? You know what it is? As commentators, it's very fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run this one. All right, here it comes. Here's spring right here.
Ah ha 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 ha.
Where's my 10,000 points?
All right, well there we go.
Quietly double broke, baby.
Yeah, where's Vines? We know we need Vines.
Vines is not.
Do we know we need Vines?
Yeah, because the seven tiny chunky exterior hint, in my opinion, is the blast one. And then the one that's the chunky is the slam. And we're going to see double red slam for a move for chunky face.
All right, we're about to find out what's on the mermaid here.
This could be sprint. If this is sprint, this game's actually cursed, by the way. Oh, is blast not the 7? Okay.
That's green.
Oh, is this lighthouse for chunky face?
Honky Chunky. What?
Chunky. Okay, that's lighthouse to chunky.
I guess I shouldn't be that surprised.
Yeah, there was so many solo chunky phase hints that some of them have to point to different things. You gotta think, right?
All right, we are still missing Feather, Primate Punch, and Gorilla Gone for the end game here. Obviously, we are still missing other moves, but have some interesting cooks so far.
I think COL2 is actually the correct answer, which scares me. Or not COL2, COL1, my bad. Do we have any more hints we can check?
What is not solved yet here? Castle Rooms is solved. I think we've solved 2 of the 3 undergrounds. Like, there's something else in underground.
Yeah, it's a chunky face move.
Also, do we have any inkling where key 7 is?
No.
Chat, do you know? No? No one knows? Oh, wait, no, here we go. Key 7 is in Thornvine Barn, Feathers on face shooting. Okay, there we go. Lock it in.
Yeah, you know what? Key 7 is Strong Kong and Red Slam lock probably at this point. So Thornvine Barn makes a ton of sense. The question at that point now becomes, where's the tiny bar? I guess it's behind Pineapple, so it could be face shooting. Honestly, that's not bad solve from Cyberchild. I kinda dig it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think this is what Eternal's going to be doing here. Or not. Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, we are doing it. Diddy Kong acquired. We are full Kong mode on the side of Beardbox now.
Yeah, about like 10 minutes behind. Oh, if this requires vines, it would explain a ton, actually. So if it's not the fairy and it's the barrel, that would explain a ton about this scene.
Well, there's nothing in here. Cyberchow is officially wrong and therefore is getting banned from the chat. Just kidding.
Cyberchow, run! He's got a gun! I'm in the booth with him right now! Run! Run, dude!
Don't worry, it's only a coconut gun. Relax.
It fires in spurts, and when he shoots you, you'll probably die.
All right, we are going up to face room, so maybe Cyber Shot will be half right.
Right. Half right does save you. Beardbox just bought the Simeon Spring bait. I, for one, would not have followed the Simeon Spring bait this seed. I knew what it was.
Oh, well, you should have played then.
Right? Nah, I'm happy. I'm happy to see the rabbit on comms.
I've never seen Chunky's face. Oh, Eternal messing up. All right, that's Primate Punch. So I don't think anything's on COL1. Unless...
Rule it out.
I think you go back into tree. Wait, no. If you go back into tree, that's gotta be... What's the other one? Gorilla Gone.
Yeah. So we have exterior path to Tiny, right?
Yeah.
If Punch is path to Tiny as well. Maybe Punch finds mine somehow? Does Punch give a... No, but Grape is path to 7 and Tiny and Chunky. Which I don't get. Is Grape logically required for Cage Metal?
I don't know, but the Strong Kong thing is still unchecked, so I think going back into Aztec and checking the tunnel in the back, I think is the best idea at the moment. I like this play. We also have Tiny Temple, which I think can lead to a bunch of things as well, because that's also just chunky.
Yeah. If Rocket Barrel's locked behind all this, then yeah, Grape is required. Okay, so Grape gets Strong Kong. That makes sense.
All right, so it's not triangle locked.
So we can get whatever the item in here is. 100% correct.
Right, not that. There is still three more checks in here. Excuse me. Two of them are grape blocks. So, like, I think this is a pretty decent area to be looking in.
Is it this? Is it Sprint?
Oh, it was just there. Okay. So this has got to be.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on a second. So this would get feather. Yeah. This one makes sense. I think there's still something in there. I guess we'll find out what he's doing here in a second.
Is Rabbit skippable?
Oh my god, Ash would be in tears. You would be in tears if that was the case.
I really would.
Well, we have a
I
range
think
sprint
it's really
now.
hard to rule into. I think you have to go do it.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're going to be seeing now.
I don't have a good enough read on this seed to know.
So, if this is in fact only Path to Chunky phase, this would give you, like, this is weird though. Well, no. I think this should be G-Gong. I think if it was, if we're following the hints, and the hints are for this specific move, this would be Gorilla Gone. If it's not, then I don't know. Maybe Vines, but like,
What the heck?
Let's go!
This is so rude. He's sleeping. Who shoots a sleeping child? Eternal does. That's who. We love throwing for content.
This is exactly why I pick Eternal to be restreamed. Especially when Ash is calming.
Man.
Oh no, the cop! Okay.
I want him to get caught.
Oh, the cop gets
just.
I think the cop's disabled during the race.
They do get disabled, but still. All right, there's your restream. Thing there.
What?
Is that Rocket? Is it Peanut? Is that Peanut? Is it Peanut? Is it Peanut? Oh my God.
Oh my! The earlier cook was correct. Oh my God! No! Go into CL1 now.
Go check
Turn around.
Oh no!
No! Come on, man.
It might be Peanut for Underground though. Something.
I do want to point out, if you go back to Factory, there are 2 potions that we can just do right now. That's what we're doing, so perfect. Oh, wait. Is that something? Oh my God, that's triangle.
It's triangle, yeah. What? Wait. We're one step closer to being able to save the rabbit from his grisly fate in the cave.
Do you really think Eternal's gonna do that, really?
No, he's gonna try and kill him, which is why I'm hoping
Exactly. You don't want that. Like, you're trying to egg on your own dang demise here.
Yeah, I guess I am.
All right, we have 2 potions here. One is this guy.
What if this is Vines, and then it's Feather Bow on the Blast Burst?
I mean, it could be.
And then Gorilla Gone is on Triple Legend 1. Yeah, that's the other thing too. The weird thing is,
Oh my God.
it's RBB. Oh no, he's so dead, dude. My rabbit's dead.
Eternal, you have to at least buy that other move. Come on now.
No, dude. Not like this. My hands are in my head is in my hands full, not like this right now.
All right, well, we're leaving. I guess okay, we're not going back to Forest. We're just going back to Japes, I guess. What's in here?
You go to Castle. Isn't Castle the right answer here? Beardbox did not check COL. No, people have been next to it and refused to check it.
I'm a little puzzled on why we're going back in here. Maybe we're checking some Peanut Lock stuff? No, it doesn't even look like that.
Oh, the peanut hint maybe? No, there was no hint behind peanut.
No, it was a boss. So like maybe we're checking the grape cage specifically. That's the only thing I can think of. I was gonna say that's a boss room. You need Feather for the last hint. Where to now? Looks like Aztec.
Don't lose to the rabbit.
Summit, maybe? Summit in play?
Summit kind of works. All right,
we
good.
still
Even
have a
Rabbit
castle.
was-
We still have a castle underground in play. I'm a little surprised we haven't gone back there yet.
Yeah, I think Castle Surroundings is Sniper, and I think Castle Underground at this point is that. The problem is you can't do it anyway because you don't have vines.
That is true.
Beardbox is got caught by a cop. Diddy Crypt would be horrendous because we don't have charge.
Oh,
We don't have
hello, Key 7.
Is this P7?
All right, it was just there. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Pineapple was only to... Pineapple was... No, hold on. Punch to 7 doesn't make sense because Pineapple was theoretically supposed to be only to Tiny and Chunky. That's not the hint. The rooms hint is wrong. There's a different rooms hint right now.
Huh.
100%. Because Pineapple got his Punch got his Triangle, and Triangle got his Key 7. So there is something else in Castle Rooms this second.
Eternal, you have ponytail twirl. Just twirl.
Yeah, he wants to see Lanky inflate himself.
Oh, the double junk.
The double melon. You hungry?
Who in
Okay,
chat
all right.
could go for a nice, refreshing two nice, refreshing watermelon slices right now?
I genuinely could. It is August here, and I could totally go for some refreshing watermelon.
All right, we suspected this is probably something. Let's see.
If it's not, it's definitely Sniper. Well, maybe Rocket Barrel.
Nope, it was just a GB.
Not this. You gotta check Rocket Barrel. You have to check the top of the castle.
That room's hint is tough. That's tough.
Yeah, you're only doing that check along the way, just as like a afterthought of like, oh, it's a quick GB, it's barrels locked. Like it makes sense to check. To find out that you're wrong about Pineapple is crazy.
Oh wait, here we go. Here we
Do
go.
that. Yeah, this is the right place to look for room stuff. Cause it's barrels and punch lock.
Dude, this seat has been littered with cops. Is Mumbo racing? Hey, what's here? Oh my
It could be
god,
like
there it
this.
is. It's Vines.
Oh no, it's this. It's Vines. Oh
That
my
has to be
God.
Vines.
Okay, it's Vines to Tiny and Chunky. Diddy's Underground is for Chunky, and the barrel in the giant mushroom exterior, the blast barrel, is for Tiny. This is solved. Oh, yeah, 100% solved. I don't know why we need Peanut. Oh no, I do, because I said it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so Peanut and Vines give you Chunky in Diddy Underground Vines with Sniper for being the surroundings one, and then Vines gives you the exterior blast course barrel for Tiny's feather, and that's it. You're done.
Okay, so now we're gonna be seeing Diddy Dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah, and giant mushroom exterior is half of this tiny face. Yeah, rest in peace to Check of Legends, but we did still get massively trolled, so it was worth it.
There it is. Dang, what an adventure for... Oh my god, nice. What an adventure for these chunky potions, though.
Right? And what turned from a very complicated seed into essentially a jet. Like, this is a straight up jet.
Except I don't know what Eternal's doing now.
Maybe finishing up some GBs. Although, Eternal has 10 blueprints, so is on 59. What is Eternal going for here?
Yeah, Sniper with surroundings.
Yes.
Is he just buying GBs?
Yep.
Yeah, let's see. So I think we are at 60 right now.
It'll be with buying the blueprint for Chunky here. Eternal will go to 61.
Yeah, Eternal's definitely an endgame here.
Yes, I think Eternal will rush the forest, do the mini monkey thing, go dump, head up to top of Helm, see the fairy there, play Sax, get a GB, and then head into Helm.
All right.
Do you think that, like, one of the first things we did when we came to this level would be the very last thing for Go Mode? Because it's kind of crazy that that's the case.
It's pretty dang funny, but that's what happens when vines and diving is required for a bonus barrel.
True. What's 2% of 2%? That minigame.
So if you look on Beardbox's side, this is like, you can clearly see he hasn't figured out the rooms thing. Eternal did. So
Yeah.
like now Beardbox is on kind of like a path that's going to lead him nowhere here just because he hasn't figured out that rooms is not actually pineapple.
Well, the thing that saved Eternal from this same error was Eternal found Key 7 while walking over and happened to do it. Like, because remember, Eternal was like thinking like Summit Barrel too. Eternal was doing every barrel check in the game looking for Key 7.
Yep.
So once you have Key 7, you know 100% what's wrong with your assumptions. But until then, I mean, everything with Pineapple lines up. It gave you Primate Punch, so that just makes sense, right? I think
We'll have to see if we got another hint for like a direct hint for Key 7 somewhere, because that would be critical, especially if you're in this position.
I agree.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And I do not think that Beardbox will be the only runner who suffers from this particular issue, the seed. Chimpy Charge and Cave's Diddy Metal. Yikes.
Ooh.
Well done.
All right, that is Go Mode for Eternal, pending some GB collection. By the way, no Candy Kong. She was in caves. Maybe Beardbox will find her.
Maybe she's locked on the rabbit.
We might see that.
Oh, we're going to? Oh, no! What do you mean you're You went right past it. Go back, Beardbox. Go back. What is okay? But in all seriousness, what is Beardbox looking for right now? Rocket barrel behind punch check, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's chasing that path.
But if you're chasing that path, I mean, triangle was found behind punch too.
Well, he clearly doesn't agree. He's like, well, I know Ash is doing comms for this. Oh wait, here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Don't. No. No.
Don't.
No.
Don't. Oh no. Well.
Oh.
Well, I do not think we are going to be watching Beardbox finish this seed.
Unless Beardbox does rooms.
He could just randomly do Chunky's room here, but then he's still missing key 7.
Yeah. Well, if that's the thing. If he does the thing and finds vines, he gets to solve for this and be like, uh-oh, that's vines. What's this other part about? And then reinvigorate his search and it'll broaden himself again. In either case, I don't think we're seeing Beardbox enter Helm before Eternal finishes with the current situation.
So Eternal's at 61. He's definitely going to play it safe with GBs going in. 90% of the time, there's at least 2 available GBs in Helm. So like, I don't know what the percentage is for needing 3 is, but like you have to play the odds here. You want to go in with 2. And there you go.
Though I think that 90% thing involves having all instruments. Missing 2 instruments does make it a little bit less likely, but I think Eternal will be fine at 62. There's what? 6 checks Eternal can do, 3 rooms, the battle pad, and the 2 fairies at the back. And
and now it's 5.
Yep, now it's 5. Oh gosh.
Welcome to bonus stage.
See, the things Eternal is checking make perfect sense with the hints as they are, too. It just happens to be that Rooms was, doubled up, and the hint for the item that we got wasn't proved wrong until you got P7.
Well done!
Alright, hopefully Beardbox climbs castle and does start doing the rooms.
Neither of these checks are in logic. One of them requires vines, and the other one requires feather. Okay, there's 1 GB.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Then we'll go to 63.
Alright, so Beardbox is taking a good look at the hints again. Maybe, just maybe, he will see his error with the rooms hints.
I don't know if you can until you get to P7. There's nothing in the seed that tells you otherwise.
Well done!
Except the fact that key 7's gone. You can check every strong Kong check in the game to try and find key 7 first. God, that sucks, dude. Alright,
the chances...
1 GB on the
Yeah, the chances that there isn't a GB at the end is pretty dang low. That's why I said it as a commentator.
I, for one, got 2 fairies at the back of Helm literally earlier today. So surely that means it can't happen again, right, Tudos?
I'm smiling. I'm smiling. All right, there is GB here. I saw the crowd at first, I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I was really thinking. All right.
All right, that is key 8. We are off to K. Rool for a chunky, tiny DK fight.
Yeah, we're probably gonna see like a 143.30-ish for Eternal here. Pretty good time in a seed that requires Mermaid, Bean, and Rabbit, if I'm being honest with you. It's my malicious hope that, without looking at the race room, because I have no idea, that Eternal is sniped by somebody by 10 seconds or less. So that the 10 seconds Eternal took to shoot my rabbit, that's my malicious hope right now.
It's not. This is just. Okay. You can definitely hope that this isn't even a quad. It's fine. All right, here we go. Beardbox is checking rooms. This is good.
Yeah. I am worried about the sniper and that, but you know what? I hope they get the other room here.
Alright, well, he's climbing down. It's right there. Jump down. Yes?
He's gonna check the shed first.
The fact that he's checking Primate Punch stuff is really good, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, the unfortunate part about this K. Rool is that you got Tiny Face as your last phase, so... and as you know, usually for those, you stare at the race room during Tiny Phase, wondering if someone's gonna finish before you.
Yep. Alright, Beardbox is gonna save himself here. Alright, so, Beardbox, I think Vines will answer both of, he'll know where to go with both those things.
I hope he knows where to go.
The real question now is, will he figure out where Q7 is? Because there's just not really any good indicator where Q7 is. the fun part is, if Rooms got a hint, another hint, it would be,
No, you're going to the wrong place. Okay, he figured it out.
He's going, yeah, he's going. If Rooms got a pass hint, it would be 7 Tiny Chunky. So, it is weirdly overlapped really badly.
All right, 143.15. Congratulations. Pretty solid time for this seed by Eternal. GG's.
GG's. On an official first place. That's a weekly one.
Yep, that is
and well
official.
deserved,
Eternal
I
has
may say.
finished ahead of everyone else. Congratulations. That is a full first place, as Ash said, out of 24 people.
They played very well. I'll be very curious to see when they come in for an interview to see if the Key 7 find was more like just kind of like density moving along, kind of like sort of semi-chance, or whether he was like purposely checking for something.
All right, they're ready, so let's bring him in. Mornin, GG's, and congratulations on first place.
Morning, GG's. I was not expecting to win this one.
You played really well. I mean,
everything fell on my lap, and I honestly got really lucky with some of the pulls. Like trombone, for example, getting it as early as I got it. Mini, grape. When I found grape, I was like completely stun locked. I thought I was getting a chunky move there or something, but turns out like I had my hints completely mixed up, and like as I was getting hints, I'm like, oh wait, I'm getting extremely lucky here, and I need to like reorder my hints immediately because something's up. But
When
yeah,
did you-
it was.
When did you figure out that Castle Rooms was not for pineapple?
Barrels was not completely solved, and I was just looking for things for Barrel to solve, and I doubted Rocket Barrel. As like when I got Rocket Barrel, I was like, nah, this is not it. I didn't want to start going down the Rocket Barrel train. I wanted to really clear out barrels. So, and I think I could have done a little more with Punch in my head. So I'm like, maybe Vines. I knew I needed Vines for Feather, and it was Dungeon as soon as I got that peanut from the Rabbit Race. So it's like probably Barrels to Vines somewhere. That was my whole theory. I was more worried about Key 7, honestly.
well, that's the thing we were thinking about, like, because in our minds, the hint for Rooms, Pineapple was path to 7 Tiny Chunky, and Vines is path to Tiny Chunky. So it's actually really hard to tell that Key 7 isn't just like behind Pineapple or behind Punch or behind like one of these other things.
Right.
Unless you like, take a little hint and say, oh, Pineapple is on that path to Key 7, versus having to check all the Strong Kong stuff and stuff that led up to it. So we figured out that it was wrong when you pulled Key 7 from that Barrows thing. So I assume, was that like more like just like kind of trying to do things in order, but you said you were doing Barrels checks, right? So that was sort of an intentional kind of pull?
I was doing a lot of Barrels checks. Like, I did Summit Barrel, thinking of like, oh, maybe it's Summit Barrel being a Barrels check, and like, that might have ruined me again. I'm not gonna let it do that to me this time. And I peeked it, and I just kept that in mind. If Key 7 wasn't on Main Isle Triangle Pad, I might have started looking at bosses, but I found it in a good spot, and I found Triangle not long before it too, so like I said, everything fell on my lap this seed, and I just executed, that's all.
Well, I mean, look, choosing to read into barrels that way is a way to get out of the seed, because it's a real trap. That Rooms hint is a serious trap. And I think a lot of people will fall into that particular trap and be looking for, like, all the things that precursed Key 7 before. Like, Grape and Strong Kong are both on that weird path and could have held it. Like, for a while, we thought Key 7 was going to be in the Thornvine Barn. We saw that Uran did that, too, after getting Red Slam.
Yeah.
Were you thinking that was Key 7 as well?
I thought it was Key 7 as well, but I didn't see it. I'm like, okay, there's something going on here that I'm missing. Like, pulling Strong Kong and getting that on Cave's Lanky Metal, I don't even remember what it got me besides, like, Pineapple. I was really convinced for the longest time it was, like, Pineapple for something. And I think I did, like, Galleon, what's it called? Galleon Cannon Game? But I didn't do Vases, because as soon as I was, like, doubting rooms again, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be doing Pineapple checks anymore. Even if it, like, only led to Tiny Phase and Chunky Phase, and wouldn't pull me Key 7. So I'm like, Pineapple gotta be wrong here somewhere. Again, it's like, so much I've done, like, first visit that a lot of the times I had no business getting. Like, pulling Mini right before going to the 4 is getting Key 4. Getting Trombone, like, first time doing, like, the tree. Like, I would never normally do tree. But I'm like, you know what? It's path to 8. Maybe I'll check it. And, like, Coconut is path to, like, a million things.
Well, the thing is, well, one, Coconut didn't get a path hint this seed besides being on Shockwave, right? The thing is, you got Coconut in Aztec and had Donkey around the same time, basically, because you got Donkey beforehand. I think you and for like a Beardbox did the exact same thing. Just made the right call, right? Like, you do all the Coconut checks. I was even saying, hey, you should probably go into Llama Temple and check the fairy in there too. Blast is on a big mega path. Coconut is behind Shockwave. I was thinking people should do that. So I think that mentality was the right call. And then Surroundings got hinted to Chunky, right? So, like, I mean, I felt that doing Tree wasn't all that weird, right?
Yeah, it wasn't all that weird. And that Sniper also gave me a bit of direction with Peanut as well. Like, with the underground thing.
Hey, we got it. There's Key 7
I don't mean to cut you off, but Beardbox just found the hint that spares him. By the way, hey, want to know where the hint that tells you why the rooms hint is bad is? It's behind vines, where, you know, the rooms hint would help you with.
So
you actually can't fix yourself on the rooms hint unless you fix yourself on the rooms hint.
I just saw it on Restream. That is evil. Oh my god. That's all Beardbox mixes.
Yeah, that he's in Go
I genuinely think it is a matter of, like, how quickly do you get Key 7. If you get Key 7 at a good pace or a good time or just, like, on the right way, you learn everything you need to know about the seed and it just kind of ends, right? In fact, I think you can even put together that explicitly it'll be Chunky's room too, and then everything just falls together for you.
Yeah,
so
it could be the other rooms.
I think it was very, very good play on your side to be reading into barrels and be like, I don't know what the heck's going on with Key 7. I'm just going to do every barrels check. Because you knew that barrels had to be the 3-7 tiny chunky underground one because of the key in Japes.
Yeah, I was also, that was because of Key 3. Like, I had to reorder everything because I thought, like, I thought Twirl would be only to Chunky Phase, but yes, barrels, I knew because it was Key 3 extra from the Chunky Time Cage, yeah. All in all, like, if you don't get your items first visit, like, I got lucky with the routing, honestly. Getting everything practically almost first time visit when I got, like, my moves. I can see this being a total disaster if, like, you have to follow your paths again and, like, retrace, especially if you, like, miss Mini early. Missing Mini early would have been a nightmare, going through, like, all the coconut checks.
It's very possible. I even said to Tudos earlier on the seed, I said, there's a real shot that some people, like, pick up Coconut and don't have Donkey in there, and then come back for Key 5, get Key 5, and leave. But I think a good section of players, especially the top players, will be, like, looking at, like, oh, I have to get Key 5 from Blast here anyway. I'm here with Coconut and Donkey. I should probably just do a couple Coconut checks while I'm here. If for no other reason than because they're all very fast on GBs. And if you're doing Coconut checks in Aztec with Donkey, you're gonna pick up its medal along the way anyway. So I think as long as you don't commit yourself to be like, I'm here for key 5 and then I'm leaving, go, like you'll probably get many. It's not like too out of the way. The game kind of told you with where Coconut was to think that you should probably be doing Coconut checks in there. So.
Just want to point out, we are almost 10 minutes after Eternal finished. Only 2 others have finished during that time. That goes to show you what exactly Eternal was saying. Like, everything lined up exactly for him. That's why he finished so far ahead of the pack.
Yeah, I needed that to get my first weekly win. That's insane.
Wait, Eternal, no. Wait. Hold on here a second.
Uh-oh.
What?
You're about to get chewed out.
We can make a deal here, right? You and I, we don't have to go down this cycle of violence.
Listen. I saw Forest Rabbit Race. I saw the bean. I had to do Mermaid. Give me something here.
Wait.
It was really, really funny seeing you see the bean and then ignore it. Ash cackled at that. Then we saw that the rat race was required. Ash was in celebration, and then all of a sudden the bean is required, and then there's sadness. It was quite the turn of events.
I had to endure a bean seed where 4 hints pointed towards the bean. We both hate the bean together. We can just save this rabbit. One handshake, you and I. We don't have to do this.
I need a more convincing argument here.
Okay, what would it take for you to save the rabbit instead of killing the rabbit here? What can I offer you? What would it take?
I mean, I think he's already done on my stream.
No, what do you mean now? Okay. All right.
Oh, kind of late there, buddy. Next time. Wait, can I do it again? This time with pineapple? Oh, I can.
What do you mean? Oh no!
No, I let the fireballs do it, but Mike taught us some good tech when we raced on Restream last time.
What is this torture? What are you doing to this? Let me remind you, actual child. This is a kid.
Wait, is that actually true lore?
He's haunted my childhood doing this race.
He's a child.
Wait, where's the lore?
Yeah, I know. He haunted my childhood.
A backpack. What do you mean?
Well, I wear a backpack to work. That doesn't mean anything.
He is wearing a #1 sports jersey, a pair of shorts, and a child's school backpack. This is a child.
But shorts are comfy and easy to wear.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we need Rareware to validate that, but good luck.
Oh god, you're right. Let me talk to Grant Kirkhope. I got him on speed dial here. Wait, one second.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Yeah. Alright, hold on.
Beardbox already at the Chunky K rule, nice.
Yeah, Beardbox still could get 4th place. That's incredible. And that goes to show you that goes to show you how difficult the seed was.
Yeah, it's if you miss trombone, if you miss other things, I think trombone you have to wait all the way until you get key 7 and get it micro hinted, and then you can figure out where it is. But anyways, it's not in the most terrible spot. But like I said, mini was not given to you. Grape is you need to go through the hints, eventually guides you there, but you won't do that first time. I really lucked out. I'm it was on a whim. I was you know what? Let me go do this. These 2 checks here, it's kind of fast to have twirl. And lo and behold, grape. I'm I was planning on doing Cave's Lanky Metal out of logic. I find grape. I'm well, this helps, I guess.
Yeah, I got word from Mr. Kirkhope. He says that the rabbit is a 10,000-year-old demon, and I should stop calling him. So... I don't know what to say.
Very appropriate answer from Mr. Kirkhope. I'm a big fan.
Yeah. I mean, that's why he keeps coming back from the dead. Apparently, Kirkhope tried to kill him several times, but just he couldn't make it stick. That's why he's hiding up in the igloo. No one has to be there anymore. He's trapped there. We let him out. And by we, I mean me, I guess. I'm gonna keep letting him out, though.
I had to kill him. I promised Mike. I promised Mike I'd do it.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to keep. We're gonna keep going until Beardbox is done, just as an FYI.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No problem. He's almost done. All he has to do the longest phase in Known to Man.
Yeah, this is gonna be like 20 more minutes.
You know, I was low-key hoping. I was low-key hoping in rooms that it'd be oranges. Like and then I'm like, oh, you know what? Vines would be even better here. And then it was just vines. I don't know why. Like I wanted to skip feathers so bad, and then I'm like, oh, I still need vines technically for dungeon. I'm like, I think I'll take vines here even more. Donkey Kong 64, the character referred to as the rabbit is actually Lanky Kong, an orangutan, and not a literal rabbit. He's a non-biological distant cousin of the Kong family. Lanky Kong is one of the 4 playable characters in the game. 4?
4?
There's
Also-
6
also,
with Crusher. Hello?
You've just said the Elkong word twice in the presence of Boss Man. Run, he's got a gun again.
I'm hiding, but okay, well, let me position myself behind the rabbit again so you can blow him up instead.
Whoa, wait!
Oh baby.
Lanky races himself? Oh my god.
Oh, you just said it in front of Boss Man now, too.
Yeah, it's true.
I already was chasing Ash around with a coconut gun earlier, so.
It's true.
Oh, what did she do?
I popped off to Rabbit Race.
Yes.
Oh, well.
But then the bean came and bit her in the butt, so what comes around goes around, you know?
Yeah, I already got my punishment.
Imagine getting Rabbit Race, Bean, Mermaid, and like some of the
There was a
worst
chance
logic
it
to
was
get
COL
gone.
2, by the way. There was a real shot it was COL 2.
I had that in mind, but then I saw like the tiny phase hint in exterior, and I'm like, okay, I can put that to rest.
Yeah.
I've had enough of Check of Legends 2 seeds. I've had like 2 this week already.
I rolled one of them.
Yeah, I think I watched it. Watch it for someone else's perspective.
All right, Beardbox finishes up here, and it is 6th place in the race room for him. Very solid showing. He finished in the top quarter of entrance. GG's. See if we can bring him in here.
It's a very good time for basically becoming lost with Key 7, which tells me that a lot of people are lost from Key 7.
Yeah, like
He said
we
it's a
still
doozy.
have a ton of like top racers like still playing too. So like very solid finish from Beardbox.
Oh, he's here.
Morning.
All right, Mornin and GG's. Congratulations.
GG's.
6th place, not
Thank
too
you.
bad for that seed.
Yeah, not too bad. Eternal, what was that? Holy.
I went Super Saiyan, bro. I don't know.
You
what to tell you.
crushed it. Wow.
Eternal basically played as good as you can get on top of like falling into every single like questionable move. So like there was like it was basically a perfect game.
Let me ask you this, Beardbox.
somewhat.
How would you have felt if along the way into one of your levels, after getting Triangle, you had just pulled Key 7 and been like, what would your first thought have been at that point?
I don't know. The fact that it was right there, I was just searching like for everything. Like there's got to be some complicated path. Like it's got to be buried somewhere, and just to see that hint, it's on main aisle, dude.
The thing is, the rooms hint is what is killing everyone, I think, because everyone thinks it's pineapple. It turns out it's vines. Pineapple is actually to 7 tiny chunky. So if you find Key 7 there, but locked by pineapple, which is locked by Triangle, which is locked by punch, locked by pineapple, you know immediately that you have to go back to runes for the answer, and it just solves the seed for you right there. And that's sort of what happened to Eternal. Mind you, Eternal also was making the conscious choice to check every barrels check along the way, so it was somewhat a little bit of luck, but somewhat a lot of you know, just picking the right things to hunt, right? So, just very good play overall.
Again, everything fell on my lap. Like mini grape, trombone, triangle, key 7. Really, I think I needed all of that if I wanted to get a chance to win, honestly. Because there are some demons in this race room. Was it really just key 7 that caused you trouble, Beardbox?
I fell behind on a couple other things, but key 7, it was really looking for vines. That was the big issue.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I found peanuts, and then just I got lost from there. I was just like, okay, vine solves the seed for me.
But Eternal, you can now put I beat Charles in a race by 6.5 minutes as a feather in your cap, you know? And like, really, it's any given seed.
Nice. Right, I can most importantly say I'm a weekly winner finally. Like, been waiting for a bit. Charles has beaten me to a couple of, has caused me some second places in other weeklies. Finally got my revenge.
I know that feeling. The weekly before I went to GDQ, when I was on Restream, I came second to Violet by like a couple of minutes, and I was sitting there like, oh, second's fantastic. I felt so good about it. And then like a week later, as I was at GDQ, sort of like thinking about it, I was like, man, now I just want first. And I've been like thinking about it for a while now, so I feel that's in my soul. I want that weekly win.
It's better than my last week performance. I completely crashed out. Diving killed me that last weekly. I was in shambles. It broke me the whole week, honestly.
Yeah, last time I was on the restream, I had to DNF. I got crushed so hard, like the stream had stopped, and I was like, I'm going offline. I can't do this.
I feel you, man. I also had a restream. I think it was Helm Hop, where I got completely confused on restream. I was just panicking.
Oh,
Like,
dude, the weekly I had like a few weeks ago with Violet winning. That was the first time I've been back on Restream since the I forget which category or season 4 candidate was I was on Restream for, but I got like played off on Restream because I had missed the forest boss. It was the one where the forest boss was basically like semi-unhinted, and it was just in a location there, and I just like totally forgot it existed, and so I spent like 40 minutes looking for something, and I finally was the only check left. So yeah, being on Restream adds a ton of stress.
I mean, it did seem like it this time for me. Like, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it, though. GG's, that was a really fun race, though.
A dub is a dub is a dub.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up then. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow our Twitch channel at DK64 Speedruns, as well as our YouTube of the same name. The Season 4 tournament starts August 8th, next week, in the live broadcast, maybe in a few days after the YouTube VOD appears, but we're gonna be starting that August 8th. Anyone is free to enter, so just show up. You are automatically entered into the qualifier round, and you could potentially make the bracket. So hope to see you there. That being said, we are going to go ahead and raid Zelda Speedruns. They are doing a Link to the Past randomizer tournament, so thanks for sticking around, and thank you for Ash for commentating with me.
Always a pleasure.
Of course, thank you to our volunteers, Moderation Dev, the Meat Thinker of Things, and Drana Cthulhu for tracking, and Nintendo's Air for race modding. All right, we're going to go ahead and raid. Morning.
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 Morning.